you?
I'm doing
Hi.
good.
Yes.
How about
How
yourself? How are you feeling today?
today I feel very happy because my report still not yet finished, but it's almost finished, and I think that I will submit maybe tomorrow or the next day after tomorrow. And but today I saw a lot of issues, so I feel very happy and not very tired today.
That's good. Yesterday you heard really tired,
Yes, that's right. Because the day before I went to sleep very late.
but you feel I can hear you that you are different today.
Yes,
Good, I'm happy.
yes. How about your health and your baby?
We are both okay. I am feeling so much better. I am back doing exercises. Yesterday I exercised for almost 2 hours. So I felt
Wow.
really, really good after
Yes.
that.
You went outside?
No, I do it in my home.
Yes.
Yes, because I have to take care of my baby. So I do it next to her.
Mm-hmm.
I exercise next to her.
Yes.
So she plays, she's with me. Sometimes she laughs.
Yes. So see what you do, and so see laugh.
Yes. And I like it because I can do a little bit of yoga or I practice Tai Chi as well.
Yes.
And I feel really good after that. And I also like to do cardio.
Yeah. Try
So,
to do. Yes. Try to keep doing exercise every day, so you will feel very well.
yes, that is my plan to keep exercising every day at least
Yes.
for an
But
hour.
yeah, for an hour. Yes,
Yes,
that's good.
to
That's
feel
good to
better with
hear.
myself
Yes, that's good to hear.
because that release a lot of good energy as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
I'm doing because of that, and I am doing it because I am a woman and I want to have my body back
Yes.
after the pregnancy. And right now, I feel like I have all the energy
Yes.
to do that. So I am on my way, working day by day.
Yes, that's right. And so far, your baby is 9 months. So do you feed her by your milk, by by your milk, or by
Oh, well, she have when she wakes up, I breastfeed her,
yes,
and then she has cereal, like a cereal for babies.
yes,
And then she has fruit. I give her fruit.
mm-hmm.
Then she has vegetables. I boil
Yes,
the vegetables and then I smash them and I put a little bit of butter. Then
yes,
she has um, two more times to breastfeed her again. So it's a combination of both. When she turns 1 year old, I'm going to change the breast milk for formula.
yes, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to breastfeed her for the first year. I heard that that
Yes,
is really good for babies.
yes, that's right. Me too. I did mention breast milk for for my big two, both of my children for 1 month, 1 years, and after that within 6 months, the first 6 months, they drink my breast milk
Mm-hmm.
totally within
Yes,
6 months.
me too.
Yes, yeah, the
And then
same with me.
when they turn 6, you start give them food.
Yes, food and formula milk.
Yes, she doesn't drink formula yet. I am waiting for her to turn 1.
But you should teach her to drink from formula milk, because day by day she drink more and more. So maybe we cannot feed enough by mom's milk.
Well, so far I do have a lot. I still produce a lot of milk.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's really good. And during the night, she drinks a lot in her
Uh-huh.
sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, she drinks
Wow,
a lot in
it's
her
strange.
sleep.
Yeah, it's strange, but it's maybe it's the habit of baby, because they can how can I call drink milk, the drink bread milk,
Breastfeeding. Yes.
breastfeeding during sleeping. All babies can, but the adult cannot.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes she is sleeping and she is still breastfeeding.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
that keeps me awake because I want to sleep. But
Yeah.
breastfeeding her keeps me awake.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
So I cannot sleep and it's tiring.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? That's life. But she's growing up well, so I'm really satisfied with that.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay, let's see if we can continue with our topic here. Just a second. This is 26, 27 here. Oh, okay. There is a video that I cannot open. Okay, just a second. I am downloading a video. There it is. Opening. Hmm.
I can see the screen.
I haven't shared it yet. It's because in the file there is a video that I cannot open it.
Yes.
I don't know if because of the program that I use, but I cannot open it. Hmm,
Unit 6.
Okay, here we go. Here it is. Okay, can you hear this?
Lesson 3.
I think
Exercise
you should
2A.
wait for a while.
Okay, so that's the expert's view.
I can
Let's
see
see
the
what
screen,
you,
but
the
I
public,
still
think.
not yet
Now,
hear
what's your
anything.
name?
Sheila.
Okay, Sheila, are you a mother?
Yes, I am. I've got two.
You cannot hear.
Yes, cannot hear.
Okay, let me see. How is it? This is reading, reading. This is read as well. This
Mm-hmm.
is read,
Yes.
read. This is read. And this video I cannot upload it, so we cannot watch it. We cannot do this part because I cannot download. I don't know why. Look, I'm trying to download this video It says
Yes.
unable to process the video.
Uh-huh. I don't know why.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe it's the program that I'm using. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is read. Okay, to finish this topic, we only needed to hear that video, the only video that I cannot download. So I think it's not that important for you to listen this time. I know that you like videos and audios, but sometimes we have to make an effort.
Yes.
Okay, here I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. There it is. Okay, here. Okay, in this part, there is a word power. The idea is for you to match the, the word with its meaning. In this column over here, you have the words birth rate, childcare, employer, old-fashioned, responsible, and suitable. In this other part, you have not modern, you did it or it cost it, a person or company that pays you to work for them, right for a particular purpose or situation, when someone looks after child while the parents are at work, the number of births of every 100 or 1,000 people in a particular year or place. So I will do the first one as an example. Birth rate. The number of births for every 100 or 1,000 people in a particular year or place. That will be number one. Can you continue with number two?
Child care, where someone looks after after children while the parents are at work.
Very
Child
good.
care.
Employer.
Employer, a person or company that pays you to work for them.
Very good. Old-fashioned.
Old fashioned, you did it. No. Old fashioned, not modern.
Not modern. Excellent. Responsible.
Responsible, you did it and caused it.
Or cause it. Very good. And suitable.
Suitable, right for a particular purpose or situation.
Or situation. Very good. Now here. Okay, this is a reading. This is about Germany. What future for the family? And after this reading, we are going to answer some questions and discuss.
Yes,
Okay, you can start reading now, please.
yes. New figures show yesterday that Germany has the highest percentage of birth
Of here
of I can't see
of childless. There's
of
nothing there.
childless, yes, of childless women in the world. 30% of German women have not had children, and the figure rises to 40% among female graduates. Germany's Families Minister Ursula Ursula von der Leyen said that if birth rate does not go up, Germany will die. Germany's birth rate is one of the lowest in Europe, with an average of 1.37 children per woman, compared with 1.75 in Sweden and 1.74 in the UK. German mothers are also the oldest, with an average age of 30 when they have a first child, and most parents choose to have only one child. According to Professor Nobles Cedar of Mainz University, the reasons for Germany's low birth rate include poor childcare and school day that ends at 1 p.m. An old-fashioned attitude among employers. In addition, many Japanese women are already in her mid-30s when they finish university and get a good job. Miss Wonderlesen, a mother of 7, says that another difficulty is that some women cannot find a suitable man. Uncertain men who are unsure about becoming fathers are also responsible for the low birth rate, she claims.
Okay, and continue here.
Yes, the minister has developed a plan to encourage people to have more children. First of all, if parents need private childcare, they will get help from the government by paying less tax. Secondly, families will get up to 5,800 euros a month from the government if men stay at home for 2 months after the birth of a new child. But some men, even in the minister's own political party, are unhappy with this last idea. Professor Schieder says that in Germany it is acceptable for women to take time off to have children. However, if a man takes him time off work to look after a new child, his career will be over. The typical family picture is very much alive in Germany, he said. Women look after the children when men go out to work.
Okay, did you understand what it's about?
Yes,
Okay,
I can
very good.
understand.
What are your thoughts about the reading, about the situation in Germany? Try to compare
Yes,
it with the situation in Vietnam.
I think that in Vietnam, the birth rate is very high. Maybe now more than two,
More than two
more than
children.
2%. Yes, more than two children in a family. And yes, because I think that's people said that Asian countries have a young population.
Okay, and what is the situation with women? Because in
Um,
this reading, it tells us that women in Germany don't want to have kids because they want to finish their careers and they want to do something else in life. How is the
yes,
situation in Vietnam?
in Vietnam, after giving birth, the mom, the mother, uh, will have a 6 months off at home,
Six
and
months.
yes,
Are
that's
these
right.
paid?
The social insurance will pay for her salary, and it's we do not no and is not allowed to reduce her salary. That means during 6 months stay at home, she still receive enough money as usual,
Oh,
and
really?
yeah, and social insurance will pay for her 6 months, not the company, not her
Maternity leave.
company.
We call it maternity
Yes,
leave.
yes, materi. Sorry,
Maternity
what?
leave. Here, I'm going to text it. Maternity leave.
Maternity leave. Maternity leave. Yes.
Maternity leave.
Maternity leave. Maternity leave.
Maternity.
Maternity leave.
Yes, that period after
Mater-
the child is born and before to go back to work, we call it maternity leave.
yes. Maternity leave. Maternity leave.
And there are six
Yes.
six paid months of maternity leave. That is a lot. In many countries, there are only 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
1 month before the child's is born and 3 months after.
But 3 months after giving birth, I think that is really short
Yes,
because
it is.
the baby is still very small and need mother to stay at home to take care her at the first day of her life.
Yes, that is why there are a lot of women that they decide not to go back to work,
Yes.
or that is why there are a lot of small kids on daycares. And that is really sad, to see a really small baby on a daycare because they don't have nobody else to take care of them. That is why also I decided to start working from home because I didn't want to put my child in a daycare.
Yes. That's I think it's reasonable because here in Vietnam, I think that's mm, mm, salary for salary for a baby sister is not
Babysitter,
very babysitter is
sitter,
not very high. Sitter babysitter is
baby
not
sitter.
babysitter
Mm-hmm.
cedar, baby cedar, is not very high. So we can hire a baby cedar to take care to stay at our home and take care our baby. Can many family do that because the salary for baby cedar is not very high, and the babysitter can do housework when baby play and
They
or
cannot
sleep.
do housework.
They will do housework at the
Oh.
whenever they have a free time, when baby sleep,
Mm-hmm.
when baby sleep or when baby play, they will do housework. So I think that it's suitable to hire for most family to hire a baby sitter to to take care baby when their mom go to work.
Oh. Yeah,
Yes.
I think it's also have to do with the culture because to be honest, I wouldn't trust a stranger to come into my house and take care of my baby.
Yes, I think so because at home I have my mom.
Yeah, so it's
So
it's different. It's what we talked yesterday that you wouldn't trust your baby in nobody else like your mom because you know that your mom will take care of your baby just like you.
yes, that's right. And but I have a babysitter to help me to take care my baby when I am at home at work. Um, and they also my mom stay at home.
Oh, but your mom
Uh,
is right there, like supervising.
yes, that's right.
So it's different because you know that even if you're not there, your mom is there.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, but what about the women in Vietnam? Do they think the same as in Germany, that they want to finish their careers and that there are no suitable men to have a family?
I think different. Vietnamese women are different with the German
German
uh,
women?
Women because here in Vietnam, women will come. Most women will come back home after 6 months. Stay at home after 6 months. Stay in at home to take care her baby, and maybe after 6 months, or some person want to stay longer, stay at home longer, they
Mm-hmm.
can ask the company to give her for more 1 or 2 months to take care of her baby, and after that she will come back work. I think that's of course, if you take maternity leave,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it will be that make your work um, more difficult, and of course slowly promotion,
Yes,
you
of
will get
course.
slowly promotion. But I think that that's the disadvantages of women than men.
But for example, you said that if women needs, they can have 2 extra months. So,
Yes,
okay, so is these 2 extra months paid? Are they paid?
they have to pay
Okay, so you
two
will
extra
get.
month without payment, unpaid leave.
Mm, wow, that's
Yes.
that's really nice. I mean, for Vietnam, it doesn't work that way in any other countries, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think that's a very meaning. I think that's a suitable policy for women and baby.
Yes, because you're right. I mean, baby needs their mom.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, now.
And I here well, women, I think that most of women will overcome difficulty after giving birth, and grow in their baby, their small baby. I think that's I see that most of women will overcome and will work, and will I mean that will work, will pursue work as a man, as the others after giving birth. I think so.
Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's do this here. Okay, now we read the text already. Now decide if the following statements are true or false.
Awful.
Number
Yes.
one, can you please read it?
Number one, only 40% of German female graduates have had children. That's true.
That's true. Okay. Number two,
Number two, German women have an average of 1.37 children. That's true.
that's true. Number three,
Few parents have more than one child. Few parents have more than one child. That's true.
that's true. They don't want to have more than one child.
Yes,
Okay.
child.
Next one,
Number four, a university professor believes that German employers do not have a modern attitude.
a modern
Uh,
attitudes.
attitudes, attitudes that false.
That's false. Very good. The next one,
The government will pay each parent 1,800 euro a month so the father can take time off work. That's true.
very good. The next one,
Number six, Miss Wonderland's ideas are not popular with everyone. Wonderland ideas are not popular. This true.
this is true. Okay, very good. Now the next part is this. How technology affect your family? Describe the following pictures and answer the questions. Okay,
Yeah.
look at this picture. To be honest,
This is
this is very common. here in
Yes,
America.
that's right. In Vietnam too.
Oh,
The
really?
same. Yeah, the same situation, and this situation is criticized by many people now,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't, and I myself try to avoid this situation.
You try to
And
avoid the
when
situation.
yes, I have a rule with my husband that when we come back home, we will maybe let the phone far away.
That is really nice, especially when you are at the at dinner table with your kids.
Yes, that's right. And maybe my husband and I think that all enough. So we don't very interesting in chatting with friends through mobile phone.
Well,
Yes, and we will remind to each other when we see the other uh, e how I can say use a mobile phone a lot, so we remind.
you
It's a
remind
bad
each
habit.
other, yes, you remind each other that that is,
Yes,
especially because of the, the example that you set to your children. The example that you show to your children, like even if we are in a family time, you are
yes.
on the phone.
Sorry, sorry, teacher.
Okay, especially because of the example that you set up to your children when you are at a family dinner table and you are
Yes.
both using your cell phones. It can be chatting or it can even be working.
Ah. Mm, I understand, but I try this not do I try not to answer telephone when I come back home,
Hmm.
and I try to finish to the I accept my report and I don't want to answer a business call out of out of administration time.
Yes, you're
Mhm.
right.
Yes,
Yeah,
and even with friends and with relatives, we avoid to answer the phone, avoid to talking much on phone because it's I think that's it not a good habit. Chatting and gossip with friends on mobile phone. I think that I should avoid. I try to avoid and I successful with it.
very good. Actually, that is something really nice, especially
Yes.
for your kids because they need quality time.
Yeah, that's right. And I think that because we have small children at home, so as an eldest, we have to try to have a good life, a good lifestyle. So
How
maybe
how are your
maybe
kids with technology?
so far, I let them to play some games in mobile phone, in iPad, and for my eldest child, I let him to use a computer, but not a lot because I don't want he to be attractive with computer all days, and I keep my children far from. I I allow my children to watch television a little in a day.
Yes, I know you have mentioned that to me before, that you don't want
Yeah.
them to be um
Yes.
like very
And I
addicted. They become addicted, especially to video games.
yes, that's right.
I think that is
My
one disadvantage to having boys because girls are not much attractive to video games and computers and stuff like that. You know,
Yes,
most
that's
of the
right.
video games are made for boys
Yeah.
because of the kind of things. And girls are different. They like to draw, they like to play, they like all princess stuff.
Yes.
So that is a disadvantage of boys.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this second picture, what does it tell
Sec
you?
Second picture, I see the girl. She's in bed, and I see a very large mobile phone in front of her. So I think that today's smartphone affect a lot on people living, and even to go even when we are going to sleep. Um we Many people keep mobile phone next to them.
Yes, that is correct. Even if when you are going to sleep, they have their
Yes.
phones. I mean, instead of talking
Yes.
to each other, they talk, they're using their phones.
Yes.
Okay, and this is kind of like a personal question. So, how do you manage this situation with your husband?
um we have a our rule. We have our rule that we will not use a mobile phone a lot at home, and at work. I also try not to use to chat with friends through phone. I avoid a lot of group chatting. I think it's waste time, and it makes us very tired. But sometimes I think that it helpful to give us a lot of information. But I think that a lot of unuseful information. So I try to use my house the most useful, the most helpful in a day, because I do not have a much time a day, so I try to use my time very effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I think that's with me and my husband, my family. We do not be much affected by mobile phone, by chatting, by search information on phone.
Okay, that's good actually. It's not like
Hi,
that all the
hi,
time.
teacher.
Yes?
There one interesting. There one uh, interesting aspect in the picture. That in the bed there are a man and a woman, but um, between the man and woman there a mobile phone. That's
Mm-hmm.
the point. Yeah, that's the point. Even people stay near together, but they are very far because of smartphone to divide. They
Separates
do
them.
not separate them. They do not chat in each other directly. Mm, but they use a mobile phone to chat with other friends
And other people.
in other people. So
Mm-hmm.
smartphone keep people far from each other
Yes, that is correct. Even if they are
when they.
together in the same
Yeah,
room, they are separate.
yeah, that's right.
Very nice observation.
Yeah.
Okay, the third picture. What do you see in the third picture?
In the third picture, they said that 94% of students take digital learning technology help them retain new concepts. I think that's true because mm, uh, because I see this um, digital using it very intelligent and very fast. So teenager, young people, they want they are very interested in digital and technology. So it makes them very smart, very clever, and have many new idea.
It's because
So
it's also more interesting, to watch the information in a colorful, interactive way
yes,
that
that's
just in
right.
books. That is why they keep their attention, and it helps them to retain the new concept better.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So I think that's from smartphone. Using smartphone have a two different effect. It can help us a lot, but at the same time it make us it waste our time, and yeah, it keep people need to near each other become far.
The line between the good and the bad in technology is very, very, very thin.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of good with technology, but if you do not be careful, you can get lost in it.
Yes, that's right. Get lost in it. Easy to get lost in mobile phone, in technology device.
Exactly, and especially because of the internet. Everybody can have access to the internet nowadays.
Yes.
I don't know how it's in Vietnam, but for example, in America, you just need to go to a cafe or any place, a library, and you can get free Wi-Fi.
Here the same situation.
So it's just very easy. I don't know in schools in Vietnam, but I know some places that electronic devices like cell phones and tablets, iPads are not allowed to get into the
Yes.
school.
Yes, that's right.
How is in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, in public, for example, in coffee shop, in restaurants, in hotels, they have a Wi-Fi. These places on have a Wi-Fi, and if you want to access into Wi-Fi, you need password. And in restaurant, in at coffee shop, at the hotels, they show password everywhere, so people can get the password and use freely and easily. But but in some offices, in school, in some building, for offices, they do not give us they do not announce password.
Okay, but I mean in a school for children, do they can take their phones and tablets, iPads to the school?
Yes, so far I see school do not I prohibit
Hmm.
children to yes, to bring iPad and mobile phone with them at school.
Oh, really? Because here in America, there are a lot of schools that is prohibited. There is no
Mm-hmm.
way the students can enter their cell phone, tablets, or iPads to the school,
Mm-hmm.
not even electronic video games.
Yes, maybe it's different with maybe Vietnamese.
Hmm.
Now the school do not strictly control children student to use electronic electronic
Electronic devices.
devices.
Okay, very good. Now,
But
yes,
parents have to control their children to use that device, because it will affect a lot on the children, on children's studying.
yes, that is correct. Okay, now this is a little bit of grammar. Conditionals. There are 3 types of conditionals. The first one is something that likely to happen today or in the future. We are always going to use the word if. This is the key word for a conditional, to make a sentence condition. So the first type of conditional is you use if, simple
If I
present,
say yes, and will, future,
the future
sim
will.
yes,
And this is
symbol
for
future,
something that likely to happen, that you have more
yes,
possibilities to happen.
yes,
For example, if I save enough money, I will buy that mansion.
mention,
The second
yes,
type of conditional is something that is unlikely to happen today or in the future, that you have
to
less
happen,
possibilities that happened. You are going to use if,
yes,
simple past, would plus the verb.
plus the
If
verb,
I saved a lot of money, I would buy that mansion. But this
mention,
is something unlikely to happen.
unlikely to happen, yes,
Okay, and something that already passed, something that already happened,
already
and it will never happen
never happen.
again.
I had, if I had won the lottery, I
You are
would
going
have
to use the conditional if, had plus the past perfect, would have plus the past participle. If I had won the lottery, I would have bought that mansion. In this case, she already bought the lottery. In this case, she already bought the lottery. But it will not happen
yes,
again because she missed her chance.
yes.
Is this clear?
Sorry, teacher.
Is this clear?
Yes, it's very clear, teacher.
Awesome. You are a very fast learner. Hello, are you there?
Because yes, I'm here. Can
Awesome.
you hear me, teacher?
Yes,
Yeah,
I can hear you just fine.
yes.
Okay, so now let's practice. Number 1, we have this verb, meet and to have. How will you change? How will you do it?
If we meet at 9:30, we will have plenty of time.
Very good, because this is in simple present. Excellent. Number 2,
Lisa would find the milk if she look in the fridge.
in the fridge. Very good. Number 3,
Number 3, the zookeeper would have punished her if with a fine if she fit if she fit the animals.
if she fit the animals. If she
Yes.
fits the animals. Very good. Number 4,
Number 4, if you spoke louder, your classmates would understood would understand you.
we'll understand you. Present. I'm sorry, future. We'll understand you.
But in the if
Oh,
clause
okay, yes.
you spoke.
Yes, sorry. Okay,
Uh, so your classmate would understand.
very good. The next one, number 5. Dan,
Then
Dan would arrive safe if he drove slowly.
Very good. Number 6.
Number 6. You would have no trouble at school if you had done your homework.
Very good. That is conditional number 3. Number 7.
If you swim in this lake, you'll shiver from cold.
You will shiver.
Shiver from cold.
You know what shiver is?
Shiver, I think that's it. Fever. How about fever?
No, shiver is like shaking really fast.
Yeah, shaking. Shaking because of coldness.
Of cold, yes, very good.
Yes.
Number 8.
The door,
I'm sorry?
yes, the door will unlock if you press the green button.
Excellent, very good. Number 9.
If Mel asks her teacher, he have answer her questions.
Very good. Excellent. You're a really fast learner. I really like that about you. Number 10.
Number 10. I would call the office if I were you.
Excellent. Very good. Tell me, do you have questions so far regarding this topic? I don't think so because you did it excellent.
Yes, I think that I understand. I will understand.
Awesome. I'm sorry that the next part it's the video, but I don't know why I cannot download it.
Yes. What a pity.
Yes, because if I try to download it here, it does that pretty fast and it says MP4. But if I try to open it, I get this message. Windows Media Player cannot play the file. The player might not support the file. So, yeah, my system doesn't support it.
Yes.
That's too bad. And then we have these questions regarding that. And then it was this reading that actually we can do it. Because after this reading, we have just these questions and we're done with the topic. Okay, so let's finish it. Reading the passage and choose the best answers. Look at the highlighted words. Is there a word that you do not understand?
I think that could you make it larger?
Sure.
Choose the best answer. Read the passage and choose the best answer.
Is that better for you?
Yes, it's better.
Okay.
It's clearer to read.
Okay, awesome. Look at the highlighted words.
Fundamental.
Yes.
Identity.
Are those words new to you?
Cohesion.
Cohesion is when two things come together.
Cohesion.
When they are really tight and close.
Tight and close. And tight and close.
Yes.
Cohesion. Identify cohesion. Enemy. Rearm. What does this mean? Rearm.
Realm.
Realm.
Yes,
realm.
It's like being true.
Yes. Realm.
Yes. Like being true.
Yes. Realm. Inanimate. Inanimate.
Inanimate are objects that have no life, that they cannot move. For
I
example, a
see.
glass, your phone, a pillow is inanimate because it cannot move.
Yes, inanimate. Another child on inanimate object such as the teddy bear. Rival. Deep-rooted. Exhibited. Exhibited. Classes. Global. Territory. Unity. Decline. Montreal. I think that's the rest word is familiar with me.
Okay, awesome. Can you start reading?
Yes, heart is a fundamental human emotion that has deep roots in society and culture. Psychologists believe that growth, identity, and cohesion depend to a large extent on having a common enemy. It seems that the existence of bad guys is an important element of defining who we are within a larger realm. It could be said that human beings love to hate. The first sign appear early in life when a child, faced with a blame for some mistakes, immediately accuses another child for an inanimate object such as a teddy bear. Later on the schoolyard playground, children in rival clubs vie for attention and influence. These passive responses translate into more powerful emotions later in life. One area where deep-rooted heart is exhibited is in the ethnic classes that constantly occur around the globe. These conflicts are not only over territory but also involve emotional issues of group identity and unity of purpose. For many, these is know us without them to hate. In a world where conflict between superpowers is on the decline, it may be that humanity will have a difficulty adapting, so a state of
Mutual respect.
mutual respect and cooperation.
Very good. Now let's try to answer these questions. Number 1. Which of the following is the best for the passage? Roots of society, group unity, a basic emotion, social and cultural problem.
Social cultural problem. Root of society. I think I choose the letter A.
Roots of society.
Yes, roots of society.
Very good. I think in this one there is just depending on your thoughts, there is no like an actual correct answer, but it's just the way that you can express the title of the topic. Number 2.
Yes.
According to the passage, what is believed to be an important aspect of defining group identity?
Being reluctant to hate, accepting blame for past actions, ignoring a large complex one to be an important aspect of defining group identity. I choose letter A also, facing a common enemy.
Facing a common enemy. Yes, makes sense. Number 3. According to the passage, early childhood responses to blame.
Early childhood response to blame are not related to stronger feeling in adulthood. A complex expression of emotion demonstrate how human beings love to hate. C. I choose letter C.
Excellent.
Demonstrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Demonstrate how human beings love to hate. Question
Yes.
number 4. The author suggests that when children make mistakes, they okay, here, this is like, here is one,
Genre
A, B,
A
C,
various
D. Mm-hmm.
I choose C. Need emotional support from personal objects like a teddy bear.
Very good. Question number 5. According to the passage, ethnic conflicts,
Decline occur only occasionally, serve to resolve differences hazardous in childhood and ethnic conflict. I choose letter are
or
on the decline.
are on the decline. Very good. Wow, I'm so happy we didn't have any issues today with the internet.
Yes, I hope it lasts for a long time.
Did you do
For
something
next,
different?
no, I did